You're one of the people that's getting eaten. This is like you trying to fight me. I'm a dragon. Please notice that he fits in the mouth. What do you think you're doing? I'm looking at you, completely confused at what the hell you think you're doing, and then just going, blowing you. He's enduring a lot of shoulder stress for someone with no free health care. Truer words have never been spoken. Up with fire.
Hello, darkness, my old friend!
I suppose we'll watch this one. I've never even seen this guy, Kentucky Ballistics. Interesting. Why does he have a gelatin T-Rex head?
Chicken bullets.
Chicken bullet? I'm pretty sure you couldn't defeat a Tyrannosaurus. Unless you got like right up against them without dying.
Imagine getting shot with chicken nuggies.
I want chicken nuggies, but I picked cat. Chicken nuggies.
Dinosaurs, guns, and Kentucky Ballistics. There need not be a need to say more.
Apparently chat says there's no need to say anymore. Okay, YouTube. Well, I guess we'll watch it.
Have you ever wondered what you would do if you encountered a real-life T-Rex? Well, today...
Here's the
Also,
thing. Here's the thing. You see a T-Rex in real life, realize that that's just the upper skull, and realize it's, like, as big as those trees behind him. You're not running up to it with a shotgun. Let alone the fact that you happen to have a shotgun in your hand. You have nothing. You have your cell phone. And maybe your wallet.
That's Bocca's external skull.
No, that's too small. You're running. Let's all be honest here. You're either running away or getting chomped. Like, none of you run fast enough for, like, the reaction time, like, faster than the reaction time of a T-Rex. Like, if Jurassic Park has taught us anything, you're all dying or you're all running away. Okay, we'll go. We'll watch.
We're gonna find out. This thing is over 6 foot long and weighs over 600 pounds and is a real-life replica of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And today we're gonna shoot it with the world's...
You're one of the people that's getting eaten. This is like you trying to fight me. I'm a dragon. What do you think you're doing? You're dying. I'm looking at you, completely confused at what the hell you think you're doing, and then just going, blowing you. Up with fire. Like, fire is like your life after that. You die in a blaze of, I guess, glory. You can celebrate that.
Most powerful guns. 500 Magnum Desert Eagle, FAS 12 gauge, A square, 5.
You're not holding one of these. Even if you are, you have to get really close for the shotgun to matter against the T-Rex.
7.7 Tyrannosaurus, 700 BMG, a 4-bore rifle, 950 JDJ. It's time to ride the lightning. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, he was talking about his shoulder. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, like, why is he saying that? Oh, because he's about to shoot a shotgun that has huge kickback on it.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you know, there's something I have always wondered.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a reason why the creatures that could fight a T-Rex have giant, like, horns or evolution's, like, nastiest creation, which is the Stegosaurus's spiked tail. It's basically a flail. Like,
this man survived a 50 BMG blowing up in his face.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Could I actually defeat a real-life Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Him? In his physical condition, he could run away. And he'd survive.
Well, today, we're gonna find out.
But please notice that he fits in the mouth.
Behemoth is the actual size of an adult Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's over 6 foot long, and this thing weighs over 600 pounds. Today I have several calibers to shoot this thing with. We're gonna start out small and then work our way up to the world's most powerful rifles and see what it would take to actually take down.
And please note, the chances of you having anything near the end of the list, just on your person, when you encounter a T-Rex, are very, very less than 0.
This prehistoric
negative
beast.
chance of me
But
holding
before
one of
we
those
do,
things.
I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Chris with Ballistics.
Well, with how fit he is, I'm sure he can run pretty fast. So, like, there's a chance that you could say that a lot of people could survive. And then there's the thing where they can only really kill one person at a time. Maybe 2. Depending on, like, how the bite angle and stuff. Yeah, we have the numbers. They can't catch us all kind of thing. Fastest ever recorded human was 44K. Well, that's still more than half their speed. So, like, as long as you're fit and there's more than one of you surviving.
Dummy Lab. Chris is the creator behind all the cool stuff we shoot on this channel, whether it be gremlins, zombies, vampires, werewolves, and now you've made a T-Rex.
That was quite a feat.
This has been a year in the making.
About that, yeah. From
Something like
design,
that.
but from design up, yeah.
We've been out here for several hours today. You had to hand deliver this thing. I cannot imagine what goes into making something this big, but you have filmed the process, right, and maybe putting a video up on your channel.
Yeah, I'll do it.
If he weighed the skull in the museum, then made like a polyplastic skull of the mold, and then he poured the epoxy gelatin around it in the right shape.
BTS on YouTube and maybe some short clips on Instagram.
Awesome. I just want to tell you thank you for all the cool stuff you do for the channel, and thank you for this. I am super excited to unfortunately destroy your beautiful creation.
I want to give a quick shout out. I'm not a one-man team. I have an amazing team of people who help me out with this stuff, and give a shout out to them.
Push me to deal with the T-Rex? What if I just help the T-Rex eat you guys? Did you ever think about that?
Without them, this stuff wouldn't be possible.
Well, you and your team do a wonderful job, and I greatly appreciate it. And all the viewers appreciate it, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have cool videos like this.
I appreciate the opportunity, man.
Well, you may be wondering why we're under a canopy. It is because it is the hottest day of the year so far.
No, chat, your last message was, what if they develop feelings for each other? I'm not falling in love with a lizard.
And I don't want this guy to melt. So we're going to keep the canopy over him for a little while, and then we'll probably move the canopy back once we start shooting him with really big things. I'm excited. So let's get started.
With the
So
tricks.
first, we're going to use something you definitely would not want to be caught with when encountering a T-Rex,
sure.
and that is a 22 long rifle. This is a Ruger LCR, and it's chambered at 22 long rifle. This is a 40 grain bullet, and I'm going to try to take out.
That thing would bounce off its skull.
A 600-pound T-Rex head. Okay, let's go right for the nose.
Yeah, it bounced right off the nose.
Yeah, I think he's just probably slightly irritated. He probably didn't even feel that. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I can't even tell if I hit him. If I did hit him, it didn't do anything. And that proves my point. You need something a little bit bigger than 22. Okay, well, let's step it up to something that's a little bit bigger and the most common pistol caliber in the United States, 9mm.
I'm pretty sure that's bouncing off too.
This is a Ruger RXM 9mm, and I'm going to be loaded up.
That, or
with some
it'll make a tiny, tiny hole that'll piss it off. Because it'll be like, ow, bee sting.
24 grain Hydra Shock. All right, going for the snout again. Okay, I definitely hit it that time. But again, I don't think he cares. Here we go. Hit right there. And I can tell it went up into his nose a little bit, but I'm guessing it just would have caused some mild sneezing, probably nothing more. 9 mil did absolutely nothing, but you know what I think will do something? The Lord's caliber, 45 ACP, but not just one. We have 2 45 ACPs. This is my dueler, and this is a double barrel 1911, and I'm loaded up with 2 rounds of 45 ACP critical defense. Okay, Mr. T-Rex, 2 rounds coming at ya. Oh, I done knocked his front tooth out.
Yeah, that would piss it off.
Let me
That's
just try
the
and clear
first-
that back in there. Yeah.
Please note that wouldn't actually happen. The teeth wouldn't come out, but it would be that'd be the first weapon that would actually wake it up, and it wouldn't hurt it very much. It'd wake it up. It'd be like, I don't like you. This is when you're starting to get its attention. That's how little you're surviving, because any weapon after this weapon, you have very unlikely to be holding just randomly when encountering a T-Rex. If a T-Rex was
Good as
like
new.
alive.
45 ACP
God
did
bless
not
the
do much to the
AR-15.
T-Rex, so we're going to step it up to 10 millimeter. This is a beautiful Nighthawk custom 10 millimeter, and this thing is loaded up with some 200 grain jacketed hollow points. Okay, here we go. Woo!
That affected him less. That affected him less.
It's like I hit somewhere in here. And again, we're not making it very far into this thing. I'm definitely thinking that if I encountered a T-Rex and all I had was a handgun, I might as well just run. So now it's time to step.
Exactly.
At most I could only throw my red magic 9 with loud volume to its mouth to annoy it.
Her red magic 9.
But up to more Magnum pistol calibers. Up next is going to be a 44 Magnum. This is a Taurus 44 Magnum, and I'll be loaded up with something real special. This is a 44 Magnum Black Talon. There we go. Going to go right down the snoot again. Oh, okay. I would say he felt that one.
That'd be literally the first time you inflicted a wound on it. You're not killing it. The chances of you hitting its head in a confrontation after that first shot are 0, because it's going to run straight at you at that point. If you're a really good shot, maybe you get 2 off. You're not killing it. It's still killing you. You're still dying.
Yikes. Yeah. That 44 mag Black Talon was not playing around, was it? We hit him right here. I don't know how deep we made it in. It does still kind of look like a flesh wound, but yeah, he definitely would not like that. Still don't think it would take him out though. Oh my gosh. I don't normally film under a canopy. That's pretty brutal. Maybe we should do this more often. 44 Magnum did quite a bit of damage, so I'm very excited to see what we can do with this next caliber. We have a Desert Eagle, actually a custom Kentucky Ballistics Desert Eagle. And as you can see on this side, it actually says man versus T-Rex. It's almost like it was...
Man got a custom... Okay.
It's made just for this video, and I'm going to be loaded up with some 58E 300 grain jacketed hollow points. Okay, here we go. Oh, that knocked his teeth out again.
That one probably went further in, but again, these things are 600 pounds. And the gelatin's trying to... It's barely... Like, we don't know exactly how thick the hide would be. This is just a guesstimate. I would assume that it's a lot more thick or harder. I don't think that's doing anything. I think the best he's done is piss it off.
So I hit
every
somewhere
single
in
one of
here,
these.
but we did not have as much of a reaction as we did with the 44 Magnum. I think that's because the 44 Magnum kind of scraped upward and was not as deep into the T-Rex. But through here, it's not really doing a lot to him. There's a lot of meat here. I wonder what T-Rex tastes like. I could try it.
Yeah, they would have flesh armor, since they were
So up
massive and
next,
fought
we are
their
gonna
kind
step it up
almost
to
on
the
a daily
ma-
basis.
Yeah, and like... Their hide is like very rigid and stuff. So like most bullets up until he got to the Magnum are bouncing off in actuality. And I think the closest he's gotten to actually hurting them is probably the Magnum. And that all that probably did was break the upper layer of the hide off and piss it off.
Daddy of production handguns, that is the 500 Magnum, and I have a special one. This is Demolition Ranch's 500 Magnum that he lost to me in an arm wrestling contest. It is gold, it is very short, and I absolutely love it, mainly because I took it from Matt. But in honor of Matt, I'm gonna pour one out for him. We miss you, Matt. Not really. Now let's shoot this T-Rex.
Well, that's savage.
Oh, and we're using 350 grain Underwood jacketed hollow points. All right, here we go. Ah! Woo! She be kicking.
He'd maybe lift his head a little bit with that one.
I still don't really know how Matt shot this. I think he was definitely using a stunt double because I just can't see how he handled that recoil.
T-Rex hide is slightly softer than
hit right
croc
here,
hide, which can be
busted his
bulletproof.
nostril,
However, the
and we're
T-Rex
starting to have
hide
some
was nearly
splitting
3
right
times
here.
as thick as a croc's hide.
Probably do.
That's why I'm saying all these guns are doing nothing. The only thing that ever did anything probably was the Magnum. And all that did was probably only because it bounced off of it in such a way that it burst open a part of the hide.
Due to the extreme force and multiple shots to his face and probably a little bit of heat also,
okay.
But I'm going to say mostly from the gunshots. I still don't think he would be disabled though. He'd still be coming at you. So according to the Jurassic Park movies, some of the
And that demo
best
skull is
defense
even
for a
softer than a
dinosaur
real one.
is the Spa's 12 gauge. So we have to at least take one shot at this T-Rex with this, and I'll be loaded up with some 2 3/4 inch double-aught buck. That is the best sound in the entire world. Oh, his nose! Oh, there it goes. Oh no. You know what'll fix that? Ha, told you.
The bullet bounced off, guys. The bullet bounced off.
Poor guy has done lost his nose, but still looking okay. I think I hit a little to the right. Got nicked through here. But again, a T-Rex with no nose and a few bullet holes in him, I think he's still probably mobile and lethal. If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more awesome content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. So speaking of firearms used in the Jurassic Park movies, according to Mr. Chris Pratt, a 4570 lever action is the best defense for dinosaurs. Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to be loaded up with a 4570 405 grain soft point. Oh! Shot him right in the eyeball.
Okay, yeah. That's That's at the start of where you're actually inflicting a wound. No clue what movie it was, but shooting elephants and T-Rex feels like that one scene where someone is pointing a pistol at a tank. Yeah. Just about. That's accurate.
Yeah. We hit right there. And I don't see an exit hole. If it did come out the other side, no, it's right here. I'm pretty sure it's right here at the very back. Must have slipped through his cheek and then stopped before exiting. I still can't believe it didn't make it all the way through it though. We did not hit any bone or anything like that, and it still did not make it through. So I am starting to determine that safari rifles are probably the only answer for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But before we move on to some really big boys, let's use one last common rifle caliber. This is .223, and because it's a T-Rex, I think we need a little bit of extra velocity. So I have a 40-inch barrel, have a 20-round mag, and I'm loaded up with 1 round .223 VMAX. All right, here we go. Oh!
Yeah, when you see it do that big...
So it looks like that .223 round expanded immediately, took a pretty big chunk out of our T-Rex. But again, not doing much to him. So we're gonna go ahead and step it up to some of the most powerful rifles in the entire world. And if there actually were dinosaurs on this earth, I would have this one. This is an A-square 5.77 Tyrannosaur. There was only 24 of these rifles ever made. 12 went to Africa and 12 stayed in the United States. And we are gonna shoot the T-Rex with one. This is a 750 grain A-square dead tough bullet.
All I'm saying is, I might be visiting his house when the zombie apocalypse happens. Just to pick up some things.
And I'm gonna send it right at Mr. T-Rex. It's time to see if this rifle really holds up to its name. Oh! Oh! Yep, I'd say that a Tyrannosaur would not want to be shot with a Tyrannosaur.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, here's the thing. He just told you guys you're not going to be holding one of these when a T-Rex appears. There's 24 of them in existence. 12 of them are in Africa. 12 of them are in America. He has one of them. Yeah.
So, as you can see here, Mr. T-Rex turned into a confetti popper. We hit him right here in the upper brow, and he definitely ain't feeling too good, and there's pieces of bone all over the ground. But sadly for him, that is not the biggest rifle I brought today. It may be hard to believe that there are bigger rifles out there than the 5.77 Tyrannosaur when it comes to hunting, but there are. This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, bolt-action rifle for hunting that I have in my collection. This is a 700 BMG, and as you can see, this thing is an absolute behemoth. This bolt is so big that it's not even funny. Basically, 700 BMG is a 50 BMG case that takes a 70 caliber 1,000 grain bullet. Feel pretty bad for that T-Rex right now. Oh, I haven't shot this one in a while. Woo! There we go. This is gonna hurt me as much as it hurts you, Mr. T-Rex. Oh! 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 I think that just kind of zipped right through him.
Wait, hold up.
My head hurts.
Bullet here is clipping the news. What do you mean hunting bullet?
The hunted T-Rex. his shoulder has to be hurting right now.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna say that 700 BMG would probably be a pretty good option for T-Rex defense. I hit him right here, and as you can see, that's a pretty big hole. Actually, that's huge. That's crazy. That is a big hole, and we went right through. You can see here we have some green, and I'm not really sure, but we came out the back somewhere in this area. So now it's time to get serious. I have 2 more rifles to use in today's video, and they are the
Is his shoulder okay after this video?
most powerful safari rifles in existence. First up is going to be a 4-bore rifle. This is my Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore rifle. This thing weighs over 20 pounds and produces over 200 pounds of felt recoil. It has a 1-inch diameter bore, and it fires this. This is
See, these are guns that shouldn't be used anymore, by the way. There's no reason.
a 2,100
Yeah, like, once the bullet gets bigger than a finger, I don't think it's a bullet anymore. I think it's a cannon.
50 grain bullet that is 1 inch in diameter. This is designed to take down the largest animals in the world.
He's enduring a lot of shoulder stress for someone with no free health care. Truer words have never been spoken.
Both modern, and now we're gonna find out if it can handle prehistoric animals. Okay, let's load this thing up. Your block comes down, and then you load in your round. It's basically handheld artillery. Oh, it's time to ride the lightning. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh!
It hit the back area. It hit this area. It hit the wall behind the T-Rex that's a bit far away.
Oh!
Of these weapons, I feel like the last 3 kill it instantly.
I think that hurt me more than it hurt him. If you're wondering how hot it is, I'm sweating coming off of my eyebrows. Let's have a look at this T-Rex. Pretty obvious where we hit. Right there, you can almost see into that hole. I believe we either came out right here through his brow, or it came out somewhere back here and then we hit the berm. So the final rifle that we are going to shoot this Tyrannosaurus Rex with is the world's most powerful sporting rifle, the 950.
I call contention to the name a sporting rifle. What are you shooting at that needs this level of bang? A mountain? Are you hunting a mountain? Are you hunting an airplane? That's illegal. Zombies? Zombies don't need this level. You're vaporizing like 50 zombies with a shot from this.
JDJ. There are only 4 of these in the entire world.
So no, you're not going to have one of these.
It weighs 50 pounds and is producing over 300 pounds of felt recoil. And this is what it fires. This is a 2,400 grain bullet.
That's a cannonball. In bullet form.
Bullet, moving well over 2,000 feet per second and producing over 30.
That's an artillery round. I've seen those at like military stores. Like when they sell you the little like decommissioned barrels, decommissioned bullets that like don't have gunpowder and stuff in them and have been hollowed out. That's an artillery round.
1,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That
Like the AI is not gonna make its own.
T-Rex ain't gonna know what hit him. This is gonna hurt. I'm so excited to shoot this right now. I'm just totally not stalling, just enjoying the moment, you know? All right.
Yeah, his shoulder's already hurting.
Here
This
we
is
go.
gonna put it out of place for a bit.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
See, if T-Rexes were alive, there'd be an excuse for this weapon. The weapons before, of course, not this one. This one makes no sense. This one feels like overkill. What? My phone is old. Guns, high top. But yeah, that would instantly kill it. It broke the nose bone. If it's breaking the nose bone, it's killing it.
Oh! It's so hot. There's so much recoil. I mean, I'm fine. I like that. It was fun. I love it.
I feel like you should get a doctor to at least hit that shoulder now.
Okie dokie. Well, the 950 JDJ is made to penetrate, and boy did it. This guy is falling apart now. I hit him right here, and as you can see, broke his entire nose. This is broken. He's falling apart, and we went completely through him. His skull, look at this, is completely cracked. I mean, if you could find a good spot to set the 950 JDJ, I would say that would definitely be your best option if a T-Rex was on the loose. So there is still quite a bit of T-Rex left, so I'm gonna use one more rifle that I really wanna try out, and that is the 416 Rigby, also known as the 416 Honey Badger, because it don't care. This is a 350 grain round that is .416 in diameter, normally around 400 grains, but this is a soft point and should deliver quite a bit of energy. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's give him another. Oh!
Please note that this is just like molding and stuff. These last gun weapons, you're not gonna have. And they're gonna do substantially less.
Another. Oh! One more.
Why do we... Where can I get one of these? Just asking for a friend? Yeah, some of these are not... Like, this weapon right here, I think, is just a common rifle. Which, yeah, that's America for you. But the weapons he used before, one of them there was only 4 of. And before that, the other one, there was only 24 of, and 12 of them are in Africa. And 12 of them are in America.
Oh!
And they're probably all owned.
Okie dokie. Well, he is completely fallen apart. A big old piece of his skull here. I'm gonna say that we did it. Mission accomplished. If you do encounter a T-Rex, I mean, you're gonna have to do something to get him to sit still, for one. I mean, he's definitely not just gonna sit like this. But, I mean, if you could...
That's the other thing. The chances of his skull being that low for you to shoot him.
And you had some of the world's most powerful safari rifles, you may be okay. Otherwise, I just recommend running, maybe getting in a vehicle, and driving away really fast. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and give it a like and hit that subscribe button. And if you're ever looking for a really cool ballistic target or maybe something custom, don't forget to check out Ballistic Dummy Lab. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. See you next time.
The next time you can look.